Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
Public Health is trying to track down a person who handled an injured bat that's suspected of being infected with rabies.
Nice
Public
lips.
Health says that the bat was physically handled at the north entrance to 88-100 Harbor Street between York and Bay on Wednesday morning at 9:24. The bat has since exhibited symptoms of rabies. The unidentified person is described as being approximately 5'8" in height with a beard. They were wearing eyeglasses with a black t-shirt, black pants, and white sneakers. The person was also holding a black water bottle. They're encouraged to get in touch with Public Health. More than 200 CN Tower workers could soon go on strike, and that's soon.
Look at her mouth.
Monday. The union, which represents
Taekwondo on terrible.
Full-time and part-time workers.
Last Halloween, me and a couple of friends decided to have a sleepover. It was Sarah's idea. She loved Halloween. She loved scary movies. She was just obsessed with this house. It's awful bad. We thought it was just fun. We were wrong. I'm not crazy. The house came alive. It was like it was possessed.
Tick, 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 tick. You hear that ticking sound of the death clock? Do you want your life to end tonight? Then like and share and subscribe to this madness we call Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul, your host as always, a gentleman and a scholar. A gentleman because I do hold the door open for the ladies. Whoever heard of holding the door open for a man? And a scholar. Well, I'm half right anyway. I mean, shit. Kids, don't let school get in the way of your education, if you feel me. You know, they say Creepy Ghoul Vision is that of a plane crash. Guys, I've got an amazing two-part video for you guys today. Collectibles Corner Part 1, the Metaphysical, and later I'm going to shoot Collectibles Corner Part 2. I don't have a subtitle for that yet, but anyhow, guys, I've been anticipating this video for weeks and weeks and weeks now. Holy shit. Let's get to it. My bat glasses don't seem to be working. The lights, I think the batteries are dead, but anyhow, there's an indication and a hint of what to expect. I've got a lot of batty items here of the metaphysical, because I do believe that the bat is a metaphysical creature. Very mystical and metaphysical creature, and a very looked down upon creature. Anyways, let's get started. The first piece I'd like to show you guys is this piece of artwork that I obtained, and I'm using that term loosely, obtained. Here it is right here. Some of you may know this image from the Black Death metal band Merciless. The album is called The Awakening, but this is the actual piece of art that they used on the cover. I obtained this nice piece of art, canvassed art, most recently. There's the back. Not the greatest shape, but it doesn't really matter. It's not about the back. There you go, right there. Now, the title of this, and I had to make a sticky note for myself, it is called Vision of the Valley of... oh, funny. Vision of the Valley of Dry Bones. And funny, Dry Cough. By Gustave Doré, if I'm pronouncing that properly. Gustave Doré, Vision of the Valley of Dry Bones. What a dumb fucking name for a piece of artwork, honestly. But anyhow, who am I to judge? That is a nice piece of art, though. A lot of black metal, death metal, black death metal bands have probably used this. Okay, let's set that aside right there. Yeah, for this video, I've chosen the sounds in the background of the singing bowls. I'm pretty good at the singing bowls. You know, if I only had a brain, if I only had a heart, well, there's the molds right there for me to have a brain and for me to have a heart. Now, the Wizard of Oz, it's really funny with the Wizard of Oz, if I only had a brain. You know, I remember seeing the Wizard of Oz as a kid, even into my adult years. I never saw the Wizard of Oz from start to finish. Only until the last handful of years ago, I finally watched it. Because I got a Blu-ray copy of it, which I've been looking for a while. I got a really nice Blu-ray copy of it. I finally got to watch it from start to finish. Like, holy fuck. Anyhow, let's get on with it. So, most recent finds. This thing is fucking heavy. I found this slab, just to give you an idea of the weight. A slab of marble. Oh, I went into HomeSense, believe it or not, HomeSense recently to look for a bunch of pillows. So I wanted to upgrade my pillows. And they started putting out their Halloween shit already. Yeah, it's like, this was like last week. Now we're in August. So this was in July. People are putting out Halloween shit in July. Holy crap. Anyhow, and this is probably old Halloween stock from maybe last year because it was marked down. The reason it was marked down to like 15 bucks from, God, I haven't even peeled the sticker. I don't even know what this thing goes for, but it's like probably triple 15. But anyhow, it's missing one of these legs, these balls. Who gives a fuck, man? I would just take these right off, or at least take off this one right here, so it sits on a slant type of thing. But yeah, this is a really nice piece of marble in really great shape, with the exception of that ball that's gone. Look at that. And you guys know what a big Ouija lover I am. I love anything Ouija. Well, not anything Ouija. It's gotta be like nice, not cheesy. I thought this was pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take off one of these balls, the front one, so it goes on a slant and I can put shit on it on my dining room table here. The next thing I found, because I was looking for some essential oils for my diffuser there, and I came across this, and again, here it is right here. I'm gonna probably put this in my kitchen. Some hand soap. Look at that. And the beauty of this is, I'll tell you, it's in a glass bottle. How fucking sick is that? There's the tag of the planchette. And look at that. HomeSense rules, man. I'm telling you. Very underrated retail establishment come the Halloween season, I gotta say. I've gotten a lot of great, cool stuff at HomeSense over the years for Halloween. Love that. And the scent is amazing. What was the scent again? I smelt it in the store. Oh yeah, candied pecan. Or pecan. I call it pecan. I love a good pecan pie or a butter tart, pecan butter tart. I fucking love pecans. But yeah, there we go. It's gonna go in my kitchen probably. Alright, so what do we got here? I got some batty stuff, lots of bat stuff here, but I'm gonna get to that in just 1 second. Let's get on to this, a book that I stumbled across right here. The Book of Unusual Knowledge. You know, it took about 30 million hours for Stone Age workers to build Stonehenge. Anyways, that's on the cover. But I love books like this, especially when it's well presented in an old school manner like that. This has got like, you know these books, man. It's got like a lot of fun facts and useless facts and things in there. I really do like that. This is great bathroom reading. What's this one? Let me see if I can just read you something short here. There's really nothing short in here. But anyways, you get the idea. It's got like a whole bunch of shit in here. Really great stuff. Yeah, anyhow, I'm not going to waste any more time on that, but yeah. The Book of Unusual Knowledge. I love it. I got to read more too, you know what I mean? You know, I wear t-shirts with words on them because I have a hard time communicating verbally. Again, fucking plane crash. It's because of comments like that. Anyhow, let's get the books out of the way. Here's a book that I obtained. Classic Symbols, right here. Nice hardcover. Yeah, I love this stuff. Symbolism is quite interesting. It's got a lot of great symbols in here. A lot of the ones, you know, you've seen the anarchy logos even in here. I'm sure the swastika is in here as well. Back in high school, early high school, I was fascinated with that swastika, not knowing that it was indeed an ancient symbol. But I was reading a lot on World War II and Hitler back then. Oh, fucking surprise there. Shut up! Anyhow, yeah, lots of interesting symbols here. Here's the anarchy symbol right here. Anarchy literally means without rule. And in the popular imagination, it stands for a state of violent chaos of the kind that might follow a complete collapse in law and order. I love it. I fucking love it. Anarchy starts from the inside outwards. I've always said. Okay, so what do we got here? So let's. No, that's for part 2. That's for part 2. This is for part 1. I just got to get my shit together here, guys. Seriously, I'm a Ouija fan, and you know it. Check this out. This was on my radar. I stumbled across this recently online, and I'm like, fuck, where do I get one of these? Well, I found one. The Exorcist Ouija board. Now, The Exorcist remains one of my favorite horror films of all time, particularly that amazing Blu-ray version of it. Holy shit, it was like, it took the film to a whole other dimension. But anyhow, there it is right there. It's a glow-in-the-dark. I haven't even opened this yet. It's a glow-in-the-dark Ouija board right here, Exorcist themed. This wasn't exactly cheap by any means, but I think it was reasonably priced for what it is. A themed Ouija board right there. And I do collect Ouija things and Ouija boards and whatnot, if it's some cool Ouija shit. But anyhow, yeah, the Exorcist Ouija board. This runs about $50, just in case you were wondering. And there you go. I've always said it, guys. If I failed for whatever reason to mention where I obtained certain things, and if you guys are curious about it, just shoot me a message. I'll be more than happy to let you know where I got it, and or even send you the link for it if it's still available. That's not an issue at all. I'm not one of those dudes or collectors that are like, oh no, I'm the only one that can have this. Oh, you can't know where I got that from and all that shit. You ever know people like that? There's tons of people like that out there. I'm not one of them. Okay, so check this out. So I ventured out a couple of weeks ago into Pickering, Ontario, and there's a cool shop in Pickering, Ontario called the Odyssey Books. It's a really cool shop. It's been there forever. It's a two-part shop. And I suggest, I'll put a description for it in the, I'll link for it in the description box below. You gotta check this place out, man. If you like the metaphysical, if you like pretty much everything that I've showed you here so far, they've got it. Numerous tarot decks, oracle decks, trinkets, incense, essential oils, which got here, and all sorts of stuff. Like the place is like jam-packed. You get like 5 people in there, the place is packed. Let me put it to you that way. You know, it's a pretty big shop, but you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on in there. So a couple of the things I did get from there, I was low on my essential oils, so I did pick up some essential oils. Now here's one called Witch's Brew Original. Okay, Witch's Brew. Now sometimes I like to be surprised with the essential oils and not open them and smell them. I'm just going by label and name. Here's one from Witch's Brew, Dragon's Blood. I'm not a dragon fan. I'm more into the sea monsters type of thing. Here's one for you. Here's a little debate me and my ex-wife had at one point. Godzilla. Is Godzilla a dragon, or is Godzilla a dinosaur? That was the debate. Her being a dragon fan said, oh, he's a dragon because he breathes fire. Me, I don't give a shit about dragons. I think Godzilla is a cross between a dinosaur and a sea monster. And it's not fire, it's fucking nuclear, whatever the fuck. Nuclear. Anyhow, that's my opinion. What's your opinion? What is Godzilla? What is Godzilla? He's not a fucking dragon. Let's eliminate that right there. Anyhow, here's one that I got solely on the name and the image. It is called Demeter. Now, Demeter was the ship that brought the Count Dracula over. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen that film, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, or Final Voyage of the Demeter. We got the Blu-ray. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's worth a watch. It's different, and yeah, it tells the tale of a chapter in Bram Stoker's Dracula. I can't remember what chapter, but it's the chapter with the Demeter. But anyhow, there it is right there. Can't wait to drop some of these in my diffuser over there. The next thing I got at the Odyssey bookstore is that. Now, I do collect car air fresheners of the horror genre. I saw this one, I'm like, I gotta have it. I definitely gotta have it. I've got a license plate frame on my car there. It says, same thing. It says, my other ride is a hearse, type of thing. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I like that as an ornament. God, if I ever put up my my black Christmas tree at some point, I would probably hang this off the tree as an ornament. You know what I mean? There we go. And the last thing I got at the Odyssey, she wrapped it up for me. Cutie pie behind the counter. That metal goth chick. What shirt was I wearing? I was wearing a Graveland shirt. Graveland, Celtic Winter, and I go up to the counter, she goes, oh, a fellow metalhead. You know, I didn't want to get into it, okay? I didn't want to get into it. I just nodded with a smile. That's about it, really. I am not a metalhead. I fucking hate the word metalhead, okay? Creepy Ghoul is a horror punk death rocker, just for the record. Anyhow, I gotta be very careful with this. I saw this and I was just like, holy fuck, I gotta have it. Now, growing up, my mother had wind chimes on our front door. And I guess it's a nostalgic thing that I do love wind chimes. And I saw this bat wind chime. Check it out. I'll give you the... You can see that. It's pretty lengthy. Boy, I couldn't resist that, let me tell you. I love wind chimes. Fuck, I'm too afraid to put this outside on my front door. I might hang it up in here somewhere or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? But anyhow, this place is called the Bat Cave for a reason. I gotta wrap this up good so I don't fuck it up. Okay. Okay, so that was from the Odyssey. So now, guys, let's get into some serious shit here. I got some interesting bat-related items to showcase for you guys. So the first one I'd like to showcase is this. This has been on my wish list for quite some time now. As a wine drinker, I had to have this. It went on an extreme sale, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. I think I got it for like about 20 bucks or something like that. Down from like 30 or something. I can't remember. But let me just, well, let me show you all about the packaging. It's a bat wine opener right there. I got a few wine openers already, but I really like this one. I just want to pop this open for you guys. And of course it's got the fucking, I don't have scissors here. Oh, that's silicone. I was wondering about that. Okay, check this out, guys. Ah, man, I love this. It's even better in person, I gotta say. So this is like silicone. I did not know that, okay? The wings are silicone, and it's just all metal, and whatever bottle openers are made out of, it's what it is. So there we go. Really nice. Love that. Put that down there. Okay, so here we go right here. So the bat. A buddy of mine gave me this. Cheesy, I know. Okay, so for quite a while, I've had some bat houses. Yes, bat houses. On my radar, and I finally decided I was going to pull the trigger. Okay, because a couple of them went on a super sale in my wish list there. So I pulled the trigger on a couple of them. Now, here's the first one I got. Now, I got this one based on the measurements and the style, specifically for indoor. We're in the bat cave here. Now this one, they say, is made for the outside as well, if you should put it outside. Comes with mounting hardware. Check this out. Here it is right here. It's a 1, 2, 3, 3-panel bat house. I absolutely fucking love that. There are the chambers right there. So this is a real bat house for real bats. And there's the side of it. There's the other side. And there's the back right there. I do love that down there. And check this out. Like the windows open and shut. Okay, so that is made for outside. For those of you, I don't know where a lot of my viewers are, probably all over the world, but I don't know, do you guys have bats? Does anybody like have a bat house? You guys attract bats to your place? That was the intent for me. Like, I don't have a mosquito problem or anything like that, but you know, as this being the bat cave, I wanted to try my luck at attracting bats to my backyard. I've got a big dead tree in the back that I was gonna mount a bat house onto, but this is not the bat house I'm gonna be doing that with. Check that out. I love the construction of this. And yeah, I'm definitely going to hang this up in here somewhere. And you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm probably going to get some of those rubber Halloween bats and just kind of like dangle them in there and stuff like that to just create the effect. What do you think? There you go. Okay, so my bat house. That's bat house number 1. Now, here it is right here. This is the bat house that I'm going to be putting outside in my backyard on my big dead tree right here. Now this went on a super sale, so I scooped it right up, and I also read some really great, amazing reviews on this bat house. This is the bat house to get. And now when I pull it out, some of you may already recognize it. I've seen this in rural areas in my travels. Oh man, that's some heavy hardware it comes with. Fuck. Okay, that comes with an instruction booklet and some heavy duty hardware. Wow, brackets and all. Wow, they're not fucking around with this thing. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, that wood smells so nice. Here it is right here, guys. This is the real deal right here. You've probably seen this in farms or wherever. It's a 2-chamber bat house with grooves right there. And classic black. I'm gonna try this. If it doesn't work, I mean, who cares, man? This is the bat cave, and it's just another trinket ornament for my outside, my backyard. See if we can get some bats happening. Go right there. And I'm tired of this whole Ozzy Osbourne thing coming to light now. Like, oh, he bit the head off a bat. Well, now it's being like overdone. It's just being verbally overdone, I guess I should say. But there's the bat house right there. I'll mount that on my tree. Now here's the thing. I saw this and I'm like, I had to get it. I had to get it. And even when it's all done, the spray, I'll keep the bottle. as a little keepsake. Look at that. Dr. Mitchell's bat spray. I guess it's some sort of pheromone. You're supposed to spray it on the bat house, and it attracts bats. Look at that. Now, this wasn't fucking cheap, but anyhow. Why did I get it? Because I wanted it! There we go. Bat spray. Who would have thought, eh? Jeez, there's like a pheromone for everything, isn't there? Holy crap. You know, it's the same reason that I got this bat house as well. You know what I mean? With the intent to mounting it inside the bat cave here. Why did I get it? Because I wanted it! That is just sick. Really. You know what I mean? It even goes double for this Exorcist Ouija board. Okay? Why did I get it? Because I wanted it! Guys, thanks for watching. This is part 1 of Collectibles Corner, the Metaphysical. Stay tuned for part 2, coming at you on Creepy Ghoul Vision. Creepy Ghoul Vision was definitely created by you and me going down in YouTube history, party people. You like to party? Yeah, we like to party. We like to do cocaine. Stay weird.